All right, let's jump right in. We're talking about a dish called Wan Guo. It's a national treasure in Taiwan, a simple, savory snack that everybody loves. But believe it or not, it has this huge secret, a kind of culinary identity crisis that has basically split the entire island in two.
And yeah, that's really the core puzzle we're looking at today, because if you order one gua in the north of Taiwan and then you try it again down south, you would swear you've been served two completely different foods. So how on earth can one name describe two dishes that are so wildly different?
I mean, just look at this. The contrast is pretty striking, right? On one side, you have this dark, rich, savory-looking bowl, and on the other, it's this pure white one, almost like a blank slate. But they're both called Wan Guo. So what is the story behind this delicious divide? Okay, so to get to the bottom of this mystery, we've got to go back to basics. We need to really understand what Wan Guo actually is, where it comes from, and why it's so deeply woven into the fabric of Taiwanese culture. You know, the name itself is incredibly direct. It's a perfect description. Wan just means bowl, and guo means rice cake. So it's literally a bowl rice cake. It's a savory pudding made by steaming a rice slurry in a little bowl. Now, its roots go back to migrants from southern China, but it was in Taiwan that it really found its home and became a total superstar. So what is it about this simple rice cake that makes it so special? Well, its popularity is about way more than just being a tasty snack. It's really embedded in the culture for some very specific and, honestly, pretty fascinating reasons.
There are basically four key secrets to its success. First up, it's a gift from the land. It uses locally grown Japonica rice, which gives it that perfect signature texture. Second, get this, it's a bite of good fortune. The word guo sounds a lot like the word for noble, so eating it is seen as auspicious. Third, it is the ultimate convenience food. It's steamed right in its own bowl, and all you need is a bamboo stick to eat it. No fuss, no extra plates. And finally, and this is the real kicker, it's all about that dance of textures, which, as we're about to see, is the key to this whole rivalry.
And you can really see how important this is culturally in a common Hokkien saying. It literally connects eating these rice cakes with building your family's wealth and prosperity. I mean, with a promise like that, it's no wonder it became such a staple. All right, now that we've got the basics down, it is time to solve the puzzle we started with. Let's dive into the great North-South divide and see exactly how this one dish tells two very different stories. You can really think of it as two competing philosophies. You've got Team South, who believes in an all-in-one approach where all the savory goodness, all the flavor is mixed right in from the very beginning. Then you have Team North, who goes for more of a blank canvas idea, a pure rice cake that gets all its personality from the sauces and toppings you add right at the end. And this is where you can really see those differences side by side. So, take the color. Dark brown in the south, pure whites up north. Well, that all comes down to the method. The southern style mixes everything. Pork, mushrooms, you name it, right into the batter before steaming. The northern style steams the rice plain and then adds toppings later. This creates totally different textures too. The south's is soft, almost like a pudding, while the north's is really firm and chewy. It has more of a bite. And the taste? The southern cake is savory all the way through, but with the northern cake, it's all about that pure rice flavor, and the sauce is what brings the punch. So the secret to that southern style, that amazing dark color and integrated flavor, is this. The soy sauce and meat sauce are mixed into the batter from the start. Everything steams together and you get this rich, savory, all-in-one experience. You can kind of see how this might have developed, right? The South was this huge agricultural hub, so a hearty, self-contained meal was perfect. The northern style, on the other hand, might reflect more of a fast-paced port city culture, a blank canvas you can customize quickly. So as you can see, this is so much more than just a little disagreement over a recipe. For so many people in Taiwan, Wan Guo is quite literally a taste of home. And that's really what this all boils down to. The debate isn't about which version is better. It's this beautiful, delicious, and honestly really passionate expression of regional identity. Each and every bowl tells a story about local history, local ingredients, and local pride. The diversity is the whole point. So there you have it. Now you know the story behind the two bowls of Wan Guo. You get the why behind the rivalry. The only question left is, what about you? If you were standing at a Taiwanese night market right this second, which bowl would you choose? The savory, all-in-one southern style, or the pure, totally customizable northern style?